Swag. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Yeah. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Swag. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Ay, you got me? Yeah.
Here is the starting lineup for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At power forward, Jeremy Sohan. At point guard, Trey Jones. At center, Zach Collins. At the other guard, Devin Vassell. At the other forward position, Keldon Johnson. The head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich. Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At forward, 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At point guard, at 6 feet, number 46, Williams, number 46. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with the Cobra. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. This late in the season, some teams are looking forward to the lottery. Steve, what can they take out of these last couple games of the regular season?
Kevin, it's a chance to develop your young players. And at the same time, your front office will be making decisions on free agents. So you want to see who plays hard.
Now, here's Collins. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by Brown. And here's the break. A nice shot by the Cobra.
And the skills of Brown. Just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Left side, Jones. Williams with the block. Here's the Cobra. And the Celtics another three.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. Now, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season. You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
On another hand for the Celtics Entertainment. Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with some nice D.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Jones finds Vassell. Collins a screen on Brown. Vassell. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum drives in. Here's the Cobra, defended by Jones. And it's Brown missing. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jones looking for an opening. He feeds it to Collins. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Here's Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Williams.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Jones dishes to Johnson. Collins setting the big for Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 7. Here's the Cobra. Celtics passing it around. And the rejection by Collins. Williams kicks to Brown. Launches it. Rebound by Sohan.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Collins a screen on Brown. Johnson the pass to Vassell. There's a screen by Collins. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's the Cobra. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Tatum's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson, that's for 2. That one a little long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Tatum. Boston again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Right side Horford from downtown. Boston, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 7. And here is Vassell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jones the pass to Vassell. Collins a screen on Williams. Johnson for 3. And it's Johnson again missing. Here's Brown. Good on the 13-footer.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
For your Celtics, next team. Together. Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
Johnson against Tatum. Pass to Jones. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Jones dishes to Collins. Kicks it out to Johnson. To Collins, trying to get open as Johnson, and there's Collins on the assist by Johnson.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Vassell with it. Brown's there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Devontae Graham's checked in for San Antonio. La Cobra, the three-pointer, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now, here's Vassell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And the Spurs with possession following the three-pointer by Boston. And the pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. And it's Graham missing. It's the Celtics ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Brown kicks to Tatum. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Collins. Now Johnson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Collins passes to Graham. Collins setting the pick for Graham. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And Antonio calls timeout. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Mike Muscala is checked in for Robert Williams. Boston leading by 19. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's the Cobra in at the one. That's the Boston 5.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's Graham. Off the left rim and out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Williams against Johnson. And the rejection by Tatum. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lets the three fly. Rebound San Antonio.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. Haven't made the last 3 postseasons. Former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Horford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Cobra passes the ball.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Jones, taken away by Williams. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The Cobra passes to Williams. Brown outside. Rebound by Sohan. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Pass to Sohan. To the middle. Jones, no luck. Austin's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The Cobras' shot is off. The Spurs have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Collins kicks to Vassell. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Spins. Here's Jones. Scores off the spin. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The Cobra passes to Horford. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Tatum. Vassell, no good. The Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right side, Jones. Passes it to Sohan. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones kicks to Vassell. fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And that one falls for Vassell.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent, someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Vassell hits them both. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum kicks to Horford. Clock at 6. Brown inside the line, and another basket for Boston.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
On the wing, Jones. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum.
The Spurs have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Jones over to help. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Vassell finds Jones. They get a hand on it. Here's the Cobra, covered by Johnson. Outside, Horford. And a fast break now for the Spurs. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Devin Vassell with the great hustle, using his speed and length to come away with steals.
Here's the Cobra. 21 points in the game. Williams sets a screen for Horford. There's the pass to the Cobra. 5 on the clock. And here's Brown outside, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Jones, and the rejection by Tatum.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Cobra passes to Horford. Fires for 3. The kick out to Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Tatum's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Vassell. High post Johnson. Spurs passing it around. 3-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Passes it to the Cobra. Back to Tatum. Pass to the Cobra. On the wing, Brown. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Cobra. Outside Tatum. And there's the pass to the Cobra. Back to Tatum. They set the pick from deep. He can't get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And stolen by Tatum. Brogdon looking around. Here's the Cobra. He's got 21. And there's the foul. It's on Caleb Bates-Diaz. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making some changes. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you like and not like about how your team has played so far?
Not too many turnovers, but I think we've got a decent pace.
Thanks for your time, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Spurs.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for San Antonio. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Over to the wing. Sohan, the pass to Jones. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. In the corner, Horford with it. Dishes it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the Cobra. Can he keep it going? With the clock winding down, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside, Jones. Johnson down low, guarded by Tatum. Kicks it out to Jones. Collins setting the big for Jones. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
The line for the Spurs, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's the Cobra. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Cobra's got 6 here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Passes to Johnson. San Antonio again missing.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Jones. Horford kicks to Brown. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pass to the Cobra. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. Now here's Vassell. He started close.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
The feed to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. Yeah, the defender all over.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The Cobra passes to Brown. Feeds it to Williams. Count it. Good. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Collins setting the big for Jones. Just 5 to shoot. The 9-foot shot. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oof, ugly start.
Oh!
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Williams sets a screen for Brown. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And it's Johnson penetrating. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's the Cobra. He's got 32. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Devontae Graham's checked in for Jones.
Devontae Graham.
San Antonio with the ball. Graham with the ball. Looking to end the run. And good that time. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just
the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Williams throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 15 rebounds. And here is Graham. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's the Cobra. He goes up again. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Graham, the pass to Sohan. San Antonio again missing. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The pass to Tatum puts up a 3, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Smart's checked in for the Cobra.
Substitution on the court.
The Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Vassell with it. Brogdon picks him up. Pull up Jay. Kept alive. Collins dishes to Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Johnson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs.
Keldon Johnson's unpredictability really makes him lethal in pick and rolls.
The Cobra's shot is off. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Johnson outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's the Cobra, covered by Johnson. Cornette, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cornette's got his first points of the night.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny, or you can just front the post.
Here's the Cobra. Drills the three-pointer. The Cobra's got 14 points now in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
2 points. That one goes.
Getting better at reading the floor, Johnson wants to keep evolving as a playmaker and distributor.
The Cobra passes to Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Jones now atop the key. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Got a piece of it. Here's the coach.
Oh!
That's a great dunk.
Yes.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones kicks it to Jang. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Spurs, Boogie Jang taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Muscala. Misses the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game.
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And for the Spurs, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And Zhang kicks to Jones. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Celtics on offense. They're on a... That's a rugged play.
That one was big time. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Vassell. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Zhang, a screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the basket by Vassell.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Jones with the screen on Brown. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And the 3 ball is good. Mamu Kalashvili has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the Cobra. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Knocked away. From outside the arc. And got it! Another basket.
50 points for him yet again. And I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1964. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, the Cobra.
Weezy out of here. I'm ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Hollis, star nine. Homie. Got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Like Fiji. I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Look, they want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call them Steph and Seth. Bitchy rich, my wrist. Particular with my drip. Chrome marks on my chest, I'm ballin'. Look, I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much water on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments. So much fly, like I said, you shopping in my closet. And nowadays, most of these